some real money.
Giggity. I was on the internet the other day, and it was said that you were G-checked by Wack 100. On almost every blog stated that you got G-checked by Wack 100. I even seen a clip where he said that he was gonna call Stunner to set up the fade on Clubhouse. Now, I know you're not a normal Clubhouse goer. That's not your platform to where you do what you do. So maybe you didn't know how it worked when you came in. But I'm curious to know. And Wack 100, he's Cash Money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got some skin in the Cash Money, especially Cash Money West. He might be CEO of Cash Money West, huh?
Well, I don't know what they got. You know, Baby just give a person a title, but he locked in. Him and Stunner locked in.
Right.
He's Stunner little puppet. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how did that conversation with you and Wack 100 go?
Okay, let me correct you on the first thing. You can't check OGG. You check a test. Now they set me up. They hit me. You know, I check all my DMs. So a guy hit me in the DM, man, come in the club. I was like, all right, I'm coming in there. I went in there. I don't know, man. I don't know this Wack people. I don't know this Wack room or whoever flow, whatever, all this stuff they be saying, right? I pull up in there, we talking respectfully. Then Wack buzzes, hey, you PAN Rack, you got something to say to me? I say no. Because what I already said was already on my platform and the world already heard what I had to say to you and you heard what I had to say to you.
Right.
So no, I had nothing else to say to you.
Right.
You and I'll get in touch with Stunner, I'll beat your butt, right? So at this moment, I'm like, whoa, you know, this internet stuff is wild. Because I'm like, is he really serious? So I heard Wack argue with people lied, always want to fight everybody, right?
Right.
So I'm like, a lot of stuff I don't take serious on the internet. But my thing always is, I don't want no trouble. I'm not looking for trouble. But if a fight start, I will put it out.
Right.
And my thing is, I would love for Wack to see me somewhere and run up because then I could get justifiable homicide because I'm going to put him down. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I'm not going to play with him at all. But then I was like, you know what? I'm hoping he really set that up because I know now from doing my research, he skated this guy named J Diggs. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go with the fade, go and hook it up. And then when I pull up, when he think he about to fight me, let J Diggs step up and go. That's who you're supposed to fight from the beginning.
Who is J Diggs?
A rapper. He from out of the Bay Area.
Okay.
He got that song called F Wack 100. Called him Three Fingers, Violated. I'm talking about he went and he crushed him on the song. Then Wack ratted on the man, say the man had his son killed, had Mac Dre killed. Wack said all this on No Jumper.
What?
Yeah, Wack wild. That's why I be like, man, Wack the police, man. Wack saying all this kind of stuff about this man. You don't know for sure this man did this, but you putting this on air. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really take that stuff serious. I just really wanted to shake the internet up. I said, I'm just go in here and I exposed Wack because if you think about it, Wack loved to argue. So when you argue back with Wack, you giving him momentum to argue, like, you know, that what you do with your girl.
Right.
So my thing was, go ahead, get it out. Go ahead, vent. You might have had a bad day today. I'll be the bad guy. Go ahead, cuss, do what you're going to do. So when I left out, well, he hung up, then I hung up, and I went back in there. He was back in there. So they said, Wack, he back here. Man, I don't want to talk. I ain't give him no more attention. You know Wack, you was going to run for no argument. So I ran Wack out of his own clubhouse. You got to kill him with kindness sometimes, bro. Sometimes you don't match ignorance with ignorance. Sometimes that's not the key all the time. When you let a person vent, cuss, and you be like, oh, you finished? That hurt him more than anything. Because now they ain't got nothing else to say or nothing else to stand on.
Right.
And another thing, I'm never going to change the way I am. This is just how I am, my approach. You're never going to hear a cuss word come out of me. I'm not going to say the N-word. So I'm never going to match that intense volume of disrespect with a person.
And vulgarity.
I already know who I am, and you know who I am. So we know this internet B, let's keep it on the internet. Because when he said about fighting, we could take it wherever, and let me know you letting the agents know what's going on. Because now if you calling me a rat, then you know the agent's following me. So now how you gonna tell me we're gonna take it anywhere? You know you called it for help now.
Right.
Or I believe he an agent, so he know he got his people following him around and watching. So then they're gonna try to watch me, see if I strap or trying to get me locked back up.
Right.
How you tell a man we're gonna fight, and if you want to do whatever we could take. It's already understood. What's understood don't need to be explained. Whenever you saying we got a problem, you already know it's street done. So you don't have to say that. That's how I know these dudes fake, bro. But I enjoy it because now I can let my youngsters know, hey, look at this. This the sign right here. He crying for help. He won't help, and he's a sucker. He's soft.
Right. You what started that? Like, why do you and Wack even have like words?
When I first come home, Wack had my name on his mouth. So I was like, who's this guy? So I'm hearing him. Oh, Wack 100. So I was like, all right. So I reached out to Slim, man, what's up with this dude? He's reached out. Baby said, well, man, tell him, don't worry about Wack. Wack is like to argue with a lot of people. All right, cool, I left it alone. But he's still trying to prove, oh, him and Birdman not brother. Him and Bird. Why are you worrying about this? This don't have nothing to do with you, man. Whatever I got going on with my people, that's what I got going on. Why you in my business? So now I'm like, okay, I do a lot of stuff like this. When people, like when I first come home, I had a lot of people getting at me. So I was learning the social media, right? And like I always tell people, I got to build my army first before I can attack. So that's why I took off you can't at me. Because when I first come home, they was trying to at me with all these disrespectful stuff. So all my followers was seeing all this stuff. So I was like, oh, let me take this off. Because now when you at me, whatever you send a disrespectful message to me, my followers going to see it. They might like you, start following you. I'm not about to help you out. So I'm starting to catch on to the social media. So now when I started getting my foot in and started getting my voice, my platform, I said, okay, now it's time for me. Everybody who got at me when I first come on, now it's time for me to start revisiting a lot of this stuff. So I see when he was filing a lawsuit and he was talking about a certain stuff, and I was like, man, a lot of stuff, this ratting, a lot of these guys talk about these street guys, but a lot of stuff they be alleging in these lawsuits and saying that stuff not cool. So I'm like, man, and a lot of people around, I'm not gonna tell them because they yes man. So I spoke up about it. Wack went on his Instagram and made a post about me, but he took it down. So now he's upset about that, right? But I'm like, you could have my name on your mouth since I've been home, a whole year since I've been home, year and a half. But now that I speak out now, it's a problem. It's cool when they do it, it's a problem when I do it.
Right.
But you know the other word, right? So, but yeah, I really just wanted to shake the internet up and just go, and my mission was accomplished. I did what I wanted to do. Rally his cage, get him mad, cuss me out, whatever you're gonna do. Then I kept it stepping.
Right.
Hey, RealToon, it's a real